Welcome into game two here of day two of the wild card round. Our last NFC game here, Seahawks versus Falcons. Let's get into it here. Um, this will determine a lot of our two games on this side of things. Whoever wins this one, Seattle wins, they head to Philly, taking on the Eagles. If Atlanta wins, they take on the Cardinals, and the Packers are heading to Philly. So that's what's on the line here. And Baker to throw a penalty, and we'll knock it off here. We're gonna lose 10 yards here on the hold. So 1st and 20, Falcons now their first play from scrimmage. I think that's how the terminology works, right? See ya, Brandon. They, he rifled it into the hole with Kobe Bryant and no Williams there to make a play. 2nd and 20. And on the ground, Bucky Irving breaks the tackle but can't get much more. Timeout for an injury, as well as Jared Verse is hobbled here. Goes down looking like cramps. Could be more. It is cramps, it looks like. They're not putting him on the table to stretch him out, though, which is funny. Usually that's their cramps animation one. 3rd and 16. And over the top. He's got a man. Wide open deep. There's another Seahawks injury on the backside here. Abdul Carter. What are they doing to these guys in the trenches? That's 2 plays in a row. They got somebody hurt. They're just stabbing these defensive linemen for the Seahawks. And Baker's got all day thanks to the stabbing, and Nakua eventually breaks free, gets down to the 15. And on the ground, Bucky is going to get him 6, so I'll call it 5. Another injury timeout. Another Seahawks defender down. What are these guys doing to them? The Falcons are just out here playing to win, I guess we'll call it. And touchdown, Nakua. Wasn't the hottest of starts for the penalty in the short gains, but they convert the 3rd and long, and since then it was off to the races. 6-0 Falcons, and the extra point looks to make it 7. So for the rest of this game, I mean, it's going to come down to, are those guys going to be okay? Are they going to come back? Are they going to stay in? Because they're going to need Abdul Carter and Jared Verse in this one, no doubt. So not the best of starts for Seattle, because even in the realm of giving him a touchdown, it's losing those 2 guys that could prove costly. And on the ground, nowhere to go. Falcons all over it. And nowhere for Penix to go with it. Pocket collapses in on him. 3rd and 14. So good field position for Atlanta. An injury to the Falcons here. Not sure who it is, but he's gonna be all right though. All right, and everybody's back in. Verse and Carter. And Carter couldn't make him go down, but oh geez, what a hit. And no way, dude. What are we doing to these guys? And they get pressure on him thanks to the screen, but unfortunately, that's what they were wanting as a first down completion for Bucky Irving. And the jet sweep actually works. Nakuba gets 10 yards. And another screen. This one at least slowed down a little. Doesn't matter, though. Bucky gets 15 yards. And Baker with time. He's going to take the check down to Bucky, who's got space, and going to get him to a 2nd and 3. And short again, and down to the 1, Justice Hill. And a touchdown. Falcons open up a 2-score lead. All right, 14-0 Falcons lead. Let's see if the Seahawks got a counter punch here. And complete short, gets him 8 yards. Positive play for the Seahawks. And on the ground, Corum, he's got him a first down and a bit more at the 37. And Corum off and running and takes a shot. That's one of the spins that don't work out, but still first down. All right. 2nd and 10, just behind midfield here. Seahawks looking for their first points of the day. And complete to Metcalf, but not enough to cut it in half. 3rd and 6. The Neighbors down stacked off the screen. Mims, DK bottom of the screen. And it goes to Downs. Gets them to the 30-yard line for the first down. A big conversion. And they are in business here at the end of our first quarter. And they get the screen. Corum's got the first down. Needs to make one miss. Didn't even really try. Luke on right there. But he does get out to the 10-yard line at 1st and 10. Counter. And Neal breaking tackles down to the 4. Great play by the rookie running back. 2nd and 3. Last play of the first quarter if they decide to take it. They might not get it off. Yep. So a 14-0 quarter for Atlanta, but the Seahawks are knocking on the door. And, Panic's under pressure. He gets away from it. Oh, Downs couldn't reel it in. Good play from Penix to get a shot at it. Taylor Rapp there to break it up. 3rd and 3. And they set up the screen. He's got the blocks in front of him. And touchdown, Corum Kelly with a huge block to set that up. The Seahawks have cut it to within a score. All right. Falcons taking back over at the 26-yard line. We'll see if the pass rush for the Seahawks are back in and if they are actually going to play this drive. They are not back in. And good job by the run defense there. Dallas Turner cleans it up, but a good blitz there from, I'm not sure who the defensive back was. Didn't get my numbers down good enough on those. And pressure comes, and Baker's going to get sacked eventually. He does break 3 sacks in there, so the whole team's going to get a half sack. I'm not sure who actually is going to get it, but 3rd and 16. And complete over the top. I mean, running base cover 2 against a 4 verts, and Jaden Reed makes them pay. Out to the 46. And complete to Everett. He gets out to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 Falcons. So twice this game, the Seahawks have had them on the ropes to their 3rd and long, and both times they have let them freely run into the secondary and have a clean catch for 20-plus yards. That's the difference in the game here. I mean, it's a tie game with the Seahawks hitting the ball back if they get those 2 stops. But that's how it goes. Now we'll see if they can hold them to at least a field goal. You're off the chance to cut it to 3 points. And that's not going to be it yet. Everett, 15-yard grab. 1st down Falcons. It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Falcons 1st down. And complete. Catch and run. Down to the 1. Jaden Reed, another grab. And nowhere for him there. Irving loses 2 yards. Reed there to make the play. And dropped in the end zone. I don't know how that ball doesn't get deflected before it gets there, but also nobody covering Nakua is a choice. Let's see if it's a bad one. And they get the free runner. And they get the stop. Big play here by Travis Jones. Tackles him on the screen, and they force the field goal eventually about halfway through our 2nd quarter. which is good. A 17-7 lead for the Falcons. Seahawks a chance to run a methodical drive and end the half down by a score. And Penix, complete short, just 2 yards though. And the sack on the inside. Derek Harmon gets in there, and now a 3rd and 14 for Seattle. And the sack by Greg Rousseau. So back-to-back sacks here, and Seattle will have to punt. And a penalty by Atlanta. Going to knock out this brilliant run from Bucky Irving. So, 1st and 10, I guess. So, because there's blocking the back, he gained so many yards. Worked out in his favor. 2nd and 1. And complete short. The pick works against their own defenders, and Jaden Reed gets them out to the 31-yard line. And another 1st down grab. Jaden Reed over 100 yards there. And complete, 4 yards. And they go to the end zone, and Kobe Bryant nearly comes away with the pick there. 3rd and 6. And Nakua gets him down to the 2. Timeout Seattle here. They want to try to get the ball back, get a chance to answer whatever happens here. And they go to the ground. Bucky can't slip through the defense there. 2nd goal at the 1. Back to the ground they go, and Bucky will trot in. So opening up a 3-score lead is Atlanta here. All right, 1st hit at the 27-yard line. 1:11 left for Seattle. Try to get it back to 10 here. And a drop by Downs. Little out of reach. Had to dive for it. Was wide open, but going to be an incomplete pass to start things off. And That's a nice grab, 6 yards. And just sits there, man. All right, well, 41 seconds, 2 timeouts for Atlanta. Looking to pour it on here. And they're going to start it off with not a great play for a 2-minute situation. And that's called timeout. And what a catch by Everett. Great throw as well. Gets him right into field goal range. And stepping back to pass. He's got all day. And then time runs out. DeForest Buckner gets in there and makes the play. Now they have to get out of bounds here on this next play. They don't even try for it. So a big stop avoids any further damage from this first half. They still go into the half down 3 scores. And we'll have to use a soul searching here. But at least they get the ball first. Penix has got to be able to avoid being stationary at all costs. And Penix, he doesn't stay stationary, running for the first down at the 35-yard line. And quick pass. Neighbors gets him not quite the first down. 3rd and inch is coming up. And they go QB sneak, and they get the first down. So Seattle is doing a good job early, getting something going their way. Can they keep it up? He goes for it all. He gets rid of it somehow. Oh, and DK cannot reel it in. Double coverage, but did get hands on it. And just nothing for Corum there. An injury timeout as well as a Falcon. Greg Rousseau goes down with injury. So going to be without him for the next couple plays at the very least. 3rd and 10. And complete. Metcalf grabs this one down inside the 40. And nothing there for him. Another injury time. This one, Neighbors. Jeez. Like, last game we had no injuries, like, at all. This game, everybody's dying. And he swings it out and can't complete it. 4th and 10. Will they try the long kick or will they go for it here? Long kick it is, 54 yards. It's up. It's no good. And what a play by Buckner in the backfield before we can even do anything. 4-yard loss, and that's another bookend of his halves here. He had a great play at the end of the half, and now starts with a great one himself. And a good job by Turner to get some pressure early, and a great job by Pace to tackle in space. 3rd and 17 now. Still no Carter or Verse. And they get the sack. Dallas Turner gets there eventually, and Seattle's defense steps up for him.
And 12 at the 26-yard line.
All right, well, 2nd and 12. And DK gonna get the short one. 3rd and 3. And a fumble recovered by the Falcons. Yeah, that's tough. Be tough to overcome. And there's a short medium completion to Everett. Gets them up to a 1st and 10 at the 13. And Nakua turns the corner. Oh, he just barely stepped out to the 5-yard line, 2nd and 2. Good job of attacking the mesh point there. Reed gets the tackle for loss, 3rd and 7.
Taken down back at the 10-yard line.
And another sack from Dallas Turner. Keeps it a 3-score game.
For the Falcons field goal, a 33-yard attempt. Makes the score Falcons 27, Seahawks 7.
All right. Got to get moving here. That's not a good start. And the holding penalty as well, though. It'll probably get declined with about a 7-yard sack. Third and 14. And he finds an open man. Marvin Mims gets him up to the 41-yard line. And Corum gonna get lit the fuck up after 5 yards, 3rd and 10. Or 3rd and 5, I mean. All right, well, 20-point game. Seattle with the ball. They're going to need to score quick, get a quick stop, score quick again, get another quick stop, score pretty quick again. Can they do it, is the question. Run it. Dude, just run it. So, 4th and 5 here. Gotta have it. DK, I don't know how he doesn't reel that ball in. He didn't really make an effort at it. But either way, it's complete. Out to the 18-yard line, Downs for the first down. And play action. Penix just stepping up into nothing and does take 2-yard sack, I guess. And another sack. Landon Jackson getting in there. 3rd sack of the day. 3rd and 17 here for Seattle. Can they get Michael Penix to throw the ball? Blitz comes? No, they cannot. 4th and 24. You gotta go for it. Probably gonna throw it up to DK. Top of your screen. That's what I'd probably do.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line. Mayfield's pass intended for Brandon Cooks. Incomplete. Kyler Gordon on the coverage.
Pass interference. Defense.
I mean, okay, yeah, fair enough. It did look like pass interference, but they haven't been calling it, really.
Mayfield's pass complete to Jaden Reed. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line. Bucky Irving, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3. An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down. Logan Cook in punt formation.
So, just like our last game, it is needing an onside kick recovery in the middle of it somewhere, territory, or for forced turnover, but very likely need an onside recovery. Oh well, McCarthy's in.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 on the Seahawks' 38-yard line. Bucky Irving, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Kobe Bryant. It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 6.
And incomplete. Good coverage.
Intended for Gerald Everett. Incomplete. It's now fourth down. Younghoe Koo on for the field goal.
Good news is we're not going to get all 40-point games. One of them's going to be only 30.
Makes the score Falcons 30, Seahawks 7.
And Downs gets him out to the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Seahawks. McCarthy's pass. Complete to T.J. Hawkinson. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the 46-yard line.
And got hit through third and 9.
Intended for T.J. Hawkinson. Incomplete. A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
Jeez, dude, he fumbled it twice on 2 sacks.
J.J. McCarthy sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
He finally took a sack without fumbling it.
Bucky Irving, the ball carrier. Ivan Pace on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
All right, that should be the end of our game mercifully here. Falcons win it in dominant fashion. We haven't had a game go down to the wire this week at all. This one at least didn't have a team scoring 40 points. We got one left, folks. So with that, our field is set in the NFC. Green Bay is going to head to Philadelphia, taking on the Eagles, and the Falcons and Cardinals will face off here in Atlanta. So that's the excitement here, I guess, off the back of this game. All right. See you in the next one.